Emma, your Twitter account has essentially completely disappeared from me unless I search you out directly. Musk is definitely giving you the Taibbi treatment. Censorship much?
I've heard that from a few people, and also, yeah, but I think it started right after the Tim Pool thing when Elon responded directly to that video of the T-Post millennial.
So is that right?
Yeah, I was confused, and then I think I reached out to Binder, and I was like, do you like have any thoughts on this? And that was kind of like what I think it was talking to Binder or Matt Leck, I forget. Like that's kind of what we pinned it down to, but I'm not gonna bitch about it, unlike some people.
Well, speaking of some people, I mean, this happened the other day, and it is it's an outrage, and here it is. This is clip number 16. Apparently, things have gotten really, really bad between Elon and Bret Weinstein.
Oh,
and
no.
yeah, and here it is. Bret writes on Twitter or X, Elon uses X to shape the world. His tweets matter. When Musk blocks you, you can't see important information readily available to others, not even when quoted by a friend. This amounts to a brave new kind of censorship targeted at particular members of the audience. So, it's interesting because I'm quite sure that Bret Weinstein knows that Dave Rubin blocked me, and I was left out of Dave Rubin shaping the world.
Me too. Same with me and Candace Owens.
And he's saying, and now Bret goes back and says, I'm not saying it's Musk's intent. This is his way of basically.
It's not Musk's intent with the company he owns when he presses the block button. It couldn't be.
No. Like this is the thing is that you hear this is like the Bret Weinstein, like this is the, when the apes do this thing, they do this and they say to the king ape, like, I'm being dutiful. This is Bret's version of that. So he says like a horrific, horrible act has been done to me.
Yeah.
I am now in the margins of society because I don't see what Elon Musk tweets.
This is what the founders warned about.
I mean, I will say to Bret Weinstein, like, dude, we're here together because I don't follow Musk. Now, of course, I have the option of following and I can see what he's tweeting.
Well, it's often at the top of the algorithm.
I don't, but somehow I think I kept
coincidentally
like, not necessary for me to see. But he says, like, this has been a horrible thing that's been done to me. But then he turns around and goes, now, I'm sure Elon doesn't realize he's done this. Maybe he realizes he's blocked me, but he doesn't realize how deeply it has hurt me. And I won't be able to see things like in coming weeks, Grok will summarize these mammoth laws before they're passed by Congress so you know their real purposes. You know what I would never, ever, ever do is trust Grok to summarize legislation for me.
I'm curious about, what Grok is taking in and for what purpose, because there's really not a ton of
there's nothing
clarity.
Like I want my information from a completely hands-on owner of this platform who also incidentally is like deciding whether he's going to give Donald Trump $1 billion.
Oh yeah, and meanwhile, by the way, Elon Musk is suing OpenAI, and they just leaked a bunch of his emails because they're like, I assume Grok is his attempt to compete with OpenAI, but I doubt that that's going to have the same effect. Bret, like, blocking is not a free speech violation, Bret. I mean, I don't...
No, it's not free speech. It is...
censorship.
It is a censorship.
Yeah.
That is in a brave new world. We have entered into a new era where I am...
When girls don't respond to texts, is that censorship?
It is a brave new era of blocking me out of parts of the world.
Oh, I'm sorry to the dissident Bret.